Again for your attention. The Prince, His Serene Highness, will be arriving momentarily. And when he does, I will ask you all to rise. So just keep your ears open for that. Your pin drop. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco.
Your Serene Highness, Miss President of the National Council, dear Minister, Mr. Secretary of the State of the Sea for the French Republic, Excellencies, Mr. President of the Supreme Court of Monaco, ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends, it is with great honor and privilege today that I ask you, well, I have invited you, excuse me, to be part of the 6th edition of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt. I'm from New York originally. I did my bachelor here at the International University of Monaco, and I did my first master's here as well. I am currently pursuing a second master's in the International Nice, as well as having my own business in the United States. So once again, thank you all for your time today, and thank you for being here to celebrate this lovely event with us. For your information, there are casques de traduction available in the back of the room if you may be of need of one. And so with that being said, I would like to invite Mr. Cyril Gomez, the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the Oceanographic Institute of Monaco, Prince Albert I Foundation, to provide a welcome address and an overview of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge. A round of applause, please.
Monseigneur, Madame la Présidente du Conseil national, Madame le Conseiller de gouvernement ministre, Monsieur le secrétaire d'État chargé à la mer, Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, chers amis, c'est un immense plaisir pour moi d'accueillir la grande finale du Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge aujourd'hui au musée océanographique. Au tournant du XXe siècle, le prince Albert Ier, et je le précise pour ceux qui ne connaîtraient pas cet établissement, a pensé et créé le musée comme l'un des deux piliers de l'Institut océanographique, l'autre étant la Maison de l'Océan qui se trouve à Paris. Et ces deux établissements permettent à l'Institut de mener sa mission de médiation en faveur de l'océan. Et depuis plus d'un siècle, cette mission reste identique et elle est identique à celle insufflée par le prince visionnaire Albert Ier, faire connaître, aimer et protéger l'océan. Jamais une édition du Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge n'a été aussi riche, avec un nombre record de projets et de participants incarnant parfaitement la vocation de ce lieu. Now, allow me to switch to English for our foreign participants. A large number of young entrepreneurs from all over the world took part in this collective adventure, representing about 20 universities and business schools, from Italy to the United States, including Mexico, Turkey, as well as many others. Just a few hours ago, the 6 finalist teams were on this very stage, presenting and advocating their projects to the members of the jury, whom we would like to thank for their commitment. And we can't wait for the winners to be announced in a few moments. This international competition, now in its 6th year, is the result of a fruitful collaboration and shared vision between the 4 bodies organizing it: the International University of Monaco, the Oceanographic Institute, the Monaco Impact Association, and the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation. Our mission is to raise awareness of the threats facing the ocean by encouraging young people's entrepreneurial spirit, creativity, and enthusiastic commitment to the preservation of our planet. In this respect, I would like to warmly thank these institutions, their representatives, and their teams: Jean-Philippe Muller, General Director of the International University of Monaco; Robert Calcagno, CEO of the Oceanographic Institute; Peter Kutman, President and founder of the Monaco Impact Association; and Olivier Van Den, Vice President and CEO of the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation. We can all happily celebrate this success together. Mais le Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge n'est pas qu'une remise de prix. C'est aussi, pour tous les lauréats, qu'ils soient étudiants ou jeunes entrepreneurs, une promesse de soutien afin de les aider à transformer en réalité ce qui n'est encore qu'un projet aujourd'hui. Pour cela, nous pouvons remercier la première banque de la Principauté, CFM Indo-Suez Wealth Management, et je salue ici Mathieu Ferragut, qui a rejoint cette année le cercle des entreprises qui soutiennent le concours. Mais nous pouvons aussi remercier White Castle Partners et Nansen Polar Expeditions qui ont rendu cette aventure possible, qui sont des partenaires fidèles et qui accompagnent également les lauréats dans l'avancement et la concrétisation de leurs projets professionnels. Les lauréats recevront aussi un trophée unique spécialement créé pour l'occasion par le joaillier créateur Alberto Domenico Vitale, voilà, Vitale, directeur général de Vitale 1913 Monte Carlo, que nous remercions aussi. L'océan a plus que jamais besoin de nous, et en particulier des jeunes, qui par leur engagement permettront de concilier la protection des écosystèmes marins et une économie bleue et durable. Alors, place à la jeunesse et à l'innovation. Je vous remercie.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gomez, for your incredible opening speech. It's from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for that. Now, what we are going to do for you today is we are going to show you a video of the MOPC. So this is what we've been up to for the last few years. We hope that you guys enjoy, and we hope that you guys are as proud of the participants as we are.
Young innovators share big ideas. Young entrepreneurs share visionary ideas.
The ocean gives us the oxygen we breathe, the water we need, and the food we eat.
They give us life.
What will the ocean look like in 2050?
The health of the ocean is inexorably deteriorating.
There is no magic bullet that can reverse the damage done by decades of rampant overfishing, pollution, and coastal destruction, not to mention the effects of climate change.
But there are choices we can make right now to turn the tide.
The Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge connects students and young entrepreneurs worldwide to share solutions and strategies to protect the ocean.
The United Nations has declared 2021-2030 a decade of ocean science for sustainable development.
Failing to embrace this challenge and condemning the next generations to a broken ocean is not an option.
Join the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge, a space where everyone is invited to contribute, to listen, think, and question.
You are part of the solution, and we are part of the solution. Let's create change together.
Thank you once again very much. And with that said, it is with great honor and pleasure that I invite His Serene Highness Prince Albert II to join us on stage to present some opening remarks. A round of applause. Thank you.
Madame la Présidente du Conseil national, Madame le Conseiller ministre, Monsieur le Secrétaire d'État à la mer, Excellences, Monsieur le Directeur général, Mesdames et Messieurs, chers amis, je voudrais vous dire quelques mots en ouverture de cette cérémonie, mais je serai bref pour ne pas ajouter au suspense des résultats de cette grande finale que vous attendez tous. Et je voudrais simplement vous remercier tous et toutes très sincèrement de votre présence et de tout ce que vous avez entrepris jusqu'à maintenant. I'd like to thank the organizers of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge, of course, and especially everyone who helped make this 6th edition so successful. The Oceanographic Institute, Albert Ier, Prince of Monaco Foundation, who is our host today, as well as the International University of Monaco, Monaco Impact Association, and of course, my foundation. I'd also like to thank the various jury members who selected the projects and directly contributed to the quality and success of this new edition. I'd also like to thank our partners, the universities and schools that promoted this initiative, as well as the many businesses that supported it, the Nansen Polar Expedition, which has supported the initiative for several years, White Castle Partners, and CFM Industries Wealth Management. And above all, I'd like to thank the students and young entrepreneur candidates, and in particular, the finalists who are here with us this evening, who pitched their projects at the beginning of the afternoon. I'd like to thank them not only for their efforts, their energy, their talent that they deployed to get this far, but even more, their commitment to our global ocean, to a wonderful Mediterranean Sea, and to the environment at large. I know that no one takes this type of project if one is driven by fierce determination, hope, and faith. The determination to change things before it's too late. The hope of being able to contribute, the faith in a better future, thanks to human ingenuity. These are essential feelings that are perhaps even more important than the talent that you have developed so successfully to deliver the projects presented today. Because whatever the future of these projects, whether they are successful, as we all hope that they will be, or whether they fail, as sadly sometimes it happens, the determination, hope, and faith that made them possible will not abandon you. They will be there to support you still in other projects, maybe, or quite simply in your day-to-day responsibilities toward the world, toward the environment, toward our world ocean. It will always be the most valuable assets we will need the crucial years in the crucial years and decades ahead. Ils seront toujours les bienvenus ici en Principauté de Monaco, qui depuis des décennies, comme en témoigne ce musée, fédère toutes les bonnes volontés, toutes les énergies et tous les talents qui souhaitent s'engager au secours des océans. C'est pour cela que j'ai tenu à être ici avec vous ce soir. C'est pour cela que je veux très chaleureusement vous féliciter tous et toutes pour vos efforts. Merci, mes félicitations à tous et je vous souhaite bien sûr une excellente soirée. Merci.
Thank you very much to His Serene Highness for his remarks. And I must just quickly say that some people claim that we need a miracle to save our oceans. But sir, I can very proudly say to you today that that miracle exists here in this room with us. So thank you again for that. And with that being said, I would like to move into our elevator pitches. So before, as previously mentioned, we did have the presentations from each of these student teams. The three teams that will be presenting their elevator pitch now is Team Bloom from Babson College in the United States, Flexi from École des Mines Paris and the International University of Monaco, as well as Polytechnica of Bucharest. And finally, Ocean Now from EDEC Business School. Once again, a huge congratulations to each of you. So I would like to ask each of the representatives to join me now on stage. So that would be Ella from Team Bloom, Josephine from Flexi, and Thomas from Ocean Now. Thank you. So the way this will work is that we will present the video first, and from there, we will go straight into the elevator pitch. Thank you very much.
Algal blooms impact almost every coastal community in the world. Caused by nutrient pollution, these events cause massive harm to marine life and the coastal communities at the front lines of the climate crisis. In 2021, the Marmara Sea in Turkey endured one of the worst algal blooms in its history in the form of sea mucilage. Villagers had to shovel the mucilage off of the shores to maintain tourism and restore their economy. They either burnt the mucilage or buried it, both of which can leach toxic chemicals into the environment, and they are both not efficient. At Bloom, we created a prototype that would convert the mucilage into pure carbon, so villagers can use the byproduct as fertilizer or alternative energy. Our technology and business is designed to give power to the communities impacted by these algal blooms, so they can diversify their economy and be incentivized to clean up their ecosystem, one bloom at a time.
Summer of 2021, the largest algal bloom in Turkish maritime history occurred in the Sea of Marmara. It clogged the gills of fish, halted all maritime operations, and essentially declared the Marmara Sea as a dead zone. As someone who is from the Marmara Sea, I was devastated to see the impacts that it was causing on my local community, and not only that, the failures of the Turkish government to mitigate the solution. This is why I created Bloom. Bloom is the first small-scale algal conversion initiative that utilizes hydrothermal carbonization to provide the coastal communities the power to convert the algal mucilage that shows up on their shores into a very nutrient-dense fertilizer or alternative energy source. Wherever there's phytoplankton and sea temperature rise, there is mucilage, and the Mediterranean Sea Basin is specifically impacted by this crisis and will be further impacted in the next 10 years. And this is why it is crucial to invest in businesses that are small scale and give the power to the coastal communities who actually have to live with this issue on a daily basis. This issue is not going away, and being able to mitigate the issue and reduce the amount of accumulation on the shores is crucial to the Mediterranean Sea Basin and the globe, everywhere who is impacted by the algal bloom crisis, one bloom at a time. Thank you.
Are you ready to dive into a new era of ocean exploration and protection? Introducing Flexi, the game-changing solution that revolutionizes underwater operations whilst safeguarding delicate marine ecosystems. As a multidisciplinary team from 3 different universities and 5 nationalities, we've come together to address one of the challenges of the ocean. Traditional metal grippers for remotely operated vehicles often cause unintended damage to delicate marine ecosystems. But with Flexi, we engineered a breakthrough. Our 3D printed soft manipulator combines flexibility, precision, and a gentle touch to interact delicately with deep sea marine life organisms. Flexi empowers you to explore the depths of the oceans with minimal impact. Flexi, a gentle touch for a protected ocean.
There are multiple interconnected problems affecting the ocean.
Collective response is required.
Ocean Now will drive this collaborative response. We leverage AI to find the perfect match and build trusted connections.
Ocean Now, before it's too late. Funding one project per time will not help the ocean, because the problems of the ocean are so diverse and so interconnected that one single solution would be just like a drop in the ocean. What we need is rather an ecosystem of investors, startups, experts, and partners working together with a strategic and systematic approach. Ocean Now is the platform that, by leveraging artificial intelligence, will connect all the stakeholders to create this ecosystem. And by finding the perfect match between the funds, the solution, and the strategic partners, will attract more actors to make a positive impact for the ocean. We are Ocean Now, and we want all of you on board. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those fantastic elevator pitches. And I think now that all of you here who were not with us before can see just what I mean by how impressed all of us are. And with that being said, we will be moving into the awards for the student category, the part that everybody has been very patiently waiting for. And so to present our first award for the students category, I would like to invite on stage Dr. Jean-Philippe Muller, the General Director and Dean of the International University of Monaco, Mr. Olivier Venden, the Vice President and CEO of the Prince Albert II Foundation, and Mr. Odon Lidal, the CEO of Nansen Polar Expeditions. And the prize for the student category consists of an expedition to Svalbard, sponsored by Nansen Polar Expeditions, very cool, as well as a trophy that is handmade in Italy from recycled materials with the colors of Monaco, specially made for this event and sponsored by Vitale 1913.
So the winner is Bloom.
You earned it. You earned it. I'll take a photo and then go back. Congratulations. Thank you, gentlemen. I think that's it. You guys can leave the stage now. Thank you. Brilliant. A big congratulations to Bloom. You guys earned this award very much. For those of you who may not have been here before, Bloom pardon me. Bloom, you earned that award very much. For those of you who were not here before, Bloom spoke about Bloom algae. And as a business student, I'm not the person who's the most well-versed in such a subject, but at the same time, you were able to bring it from something that is to us so complex and difficult, and you made it so easy to understand and just so incredibly beautiful. So thank you for that, and big congratulations to you. And with that said, we will be moving into our startups category. So this will work the exact same way as before. I will invite each of the teams onto the stage, one representative. We will play their video and they will give their 1-minute elevator pitch. So with that being said, I would like to invite Stream Ocean from Switzerland and the United States, which is David, the representative. Silent Returns from the US and Portugal with Lucas as the representative, and Pronoé from France with Nicolas as the representative. A round of applause, please.
Society at large must gather a much deeper understanding of the health of our oceans in order to help people know when, where, and how to intervene, both for understanding what causes negative impacts on our oceans and how to improve ocean health over time. At Stream Ocean, we are a startup based in Zurich, Switzerland. We have developed an underwater surveillance system which allows underwater cameras that have been custom designed by us, empowered with AI and machine learning capabilities, to gather data in real time and produce standardized biodiversity metrics. These metrics are in line with current and future biodiversity reporting requirements so that companies, governments, and science can gather a much more rich understanding of our oceans over time. We have deployed thus far 5 surveillance systems. 3 of them have been pilot projects. This is including 14 underwater cameras. We've won awards from the World Economic Forum, and we're a part of Google's Accelerator program. We're currently raising a pre-seed round, so please join our efforts to communicate and gather better data on ocean health. Thank you very much.
Is restoring subsea habitats to natural balance with off-the-shelf technology.
The ocean is suffering from human impact, as over 600,000 tons of fishing nets are lost in the ocean each year. These lost nets keep fishing and shedding microplastics as they break down. There's no cost-effective or environmentally friendly approach for recovering ghost gear. So it accumulates, and the deadly problem gets worse. Technology exists to make an impact, but it's largely being used for offshore energy and defense. Silent Returns will integrate this existing technology with special tooling and financial strategies for a scalable approach to recovering deadly ghost gear. In Phase 1, Silent Returns will deploy its resources to Florida's Osborne Reef in October 2023. This subsea tire field of over 1 million tires is a proving ground to test scalable, scientific methods for removing ghost gear. Support us and watch us tackle the deadliest problems in the ocean.
Humanity has impacted our oceans above and below the waterline. Silent Returns plans to drive down the cost of working subsea to the point where humanity is compelled to help our oceans from below. We've developed the CURE system, which in time promises to address many of the issues near the seabed. Ghost gear continues to trap sea life. Invasive species ravage biodiversity. Weapons of war poison our waters. We plan to deploy the CURE to the Osborne Reef in Florida. We'll collect some tires, but we also want to win the hearts and minds of investors and partners. Follow us, support us. Thank you.
Limiting CO2 emissions is no longer enough. We need to actively remove CO2 from the air in massive quantities. The ocean captures almost 30% of our CO2 emissions. However, seawater becomes more acidic as it absorbs CO2, which limits the ocean's CO2 capture capacity. Pernod develops industrial systems that can plug into existing coastal industries, like desalination plants, and turn their effluents into antacid effluents. These antacid effluents locally reverse the acidification of surface waters, increasing their CO2 capture capacity. Pernod's patent-pending process consists of existing technological bricks assembled in an innovative way. Pernod is more scalable than other CO2 removal projects because we do not produce waste or subproducts, and we include CO2 storage for thousands of years. By monitoring the antacid effluents, Pernod issues CO2 removal certificates, which are sought after by companies and countries with net zero commitments.
Pernod is a France-based startup company working at the nexus of ocean and climate. What we do is restoring the ocean's natural capacity to capture and permanently store CO2 from the air in a sustainable, scalable, and asset-light manner. In practice, what we do is developing systems, advanced water treatment systems that turn the effluents of existing coastal industries in more alkaline effluents. Our operations have two effects. First, they locally mitigate acidification of surface waters, which entails environmental co-benefits. And second, it restores the capacity of these waters to act as a natural carbon sink. In short, we aim at protecting coastal environments while making the ocean our best ally in mitigating climate change. Thank you.
A big thank you once again to our 3 finalist teams in the startup categories. Thank you for the big round of applause. Absolutely brilliant. And with that said, we will move into our awards for the startups category. So in that sense, I would like to ask Mr. Peter Kootman, founder and chairman of Dietzman, the founder and CEO of Monaco Impact, and the founder of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge, as well as Mr. Robert Calcagno, the CEO of the Oceanographic Institute, Prince Albert I Foundation, as well as Mr. Peter Madsen, a founding partner of the White Castle Partners, to join us on stage, please. so that we can present prize number 2, which consists of 5,000 euros provided by Monaco Impact as a check, as well as an accelerator program worth 7,000 euros provided by White Castle Partners. Thank you very much.
And the winner is in the startup category, Prono.
Thank you. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Once again, a big congratulations to Team Prono. And my comments from before still stands. You guys have managed to take a concept which, again, to a business student is somewhat alien, but you've been able to make it understandable. And not only understandable, but something that not only can I get behind, but I can actively support at the same time. So a huge congratulations to you guys. It's very well deserved. And so we will be moving into our final prize now, which is the Coup de Cœur prize. So I would like to invite on stage Mr. Mathieu Ferragut, the CEO of CFM Indo-Suez Wealth Management, on stage so that he may present the Coup de Cœur award. Thank you. It's you and I who present the award.
Say a quick word and then... Your Serene Highness, Madame la Présidente, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. CFM Indo-Suez is a very proud sponsor of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge, and we thank Monaco Impact for giving us that opportunity. CFM has been a partner of the Oceanographic Institute for some years already, and very involved in sustainable finance. That's why we thought it was very important for us to be a partner in this initiative. So we spent a great day. I was part of the jury. It was a tremendous experience to see how these youth, those entrepreneurs are engaged, are committed into this cause. And to that extent, we asked our employees at CFM locally in Monaco to select a group of students and to grant a prize of 3,000 euros. So we will go into the decision, which I think is, and this was essentially employees of the bank. And the winner is?
Flexi. Thank you very much. Congratulations. 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 Et félicitations. On reste là. Je reste avec toi. Beautiful. You guys hold it from the... Congratulations. Thank you very much, guys. And again, a big congratulations. After 5 years of hosting the show, this is actually the first time that I've had the honor of giving an award myself. So thank you for that as well. a huge honor for myself. And so I would like to now invite the teams to be able to come on stage for our final photos. So therefore, I would like to invite His Serene Highness Prince Albert I, Mr. Peter Kootman, Mr. Olivier Vanden, Mr. Jean-Philippe Muller, and Mr. Robert Calcagno to come to the stage, along with each of the winning teams, so that we can get a nice big group photo. I believe it's up here. Should we? There we go. It works. Can we bring the winning teams on stage as well? Thank you, guys. Brilliant. I will ask you all to please stay if you can, because actually we're going to ask Mr. Matthew Farragut, Mr. Odin Lidal, and his co-founder, Mr. Holberg, as well as Mr. Peter Madsen, Mr. Cyril Gomez, Mr. Alberto Domenico Vitale, other jury members, all jury members actually, and all other finalists to also please join us on stage so we can have one group photo. Thank you very much. Oh man, okay. This is going to be interesting. Huh? Thank you. Anywhere. Merci pour votre confiance.
It's always very well done, Matthew.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
And at least you can become a professional master of ceremony now.
Yes. Yes. This will be my job from now on.
Well done, nice job.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Y'all can go back to your seats now. Is that so? Thank you. I think we're good.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that we can make Monaco Impact proud. Yes. If I may, there are just a few more words to conclude this ceremony after the final photo. Okay. Thank you very much. So, my friends, that concludes our ceremony for the 6th edition of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge. It has been the greatest honor of my life thus far to be the master of ceremony for this for the last 5 years, and I hope to be doing so for a very, very long time. And I would like to thank each and every one of you again on behalf of the 4 organizations that host that event, as well as an enormous thank you to all of the sponsors and all of the jury members who have given your time and effort endlessly, excuse me. It's not an easy thing to do. And to each of you, finalists, winners, congratulations. I simply lack the words to express how grateful I am to each and every one of you. And thank you to the technical team who has put this all together so tirelessly, to all the volunteers who have made this a thing. And now we are moving on to the 7th edition next year of the Monaco Ocean Protection Challenge. The registration will be open at the end of the year. I ask all those who are interested in partnering with us to reach out to us because we would be very happy to work with you. And I invite you all now to make your way to the terrace upstairs so that we may be able to share a cocktail of friendship with each other. And once again, thank you to each and every one of you. I hope to see you all next year.